Hey guys, Romie here, so please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Season Hollywood Season 4, Episode 5, Spirit Animal. Now the episode starts off with, it starts off kind of weird because it's A1 with Cisco along with Moniece and Nia. And my whole thing with this is that, I get it, Moniece is trying to say she loves Tiara like family, or maybe she is actually family, and her whole thing about her having a drinking problem is that going and doing borderline like a colonic, a slight cleanse isn't going to go, a vitamin flush isn't going to go and fix that. Now, then she brings up the fact that she has other family members that have drug issues or had drug issues, and I get why she's passionate about it, and I understand that's why she brought it up. My whole thing is, are we really going to start to put this all on this man? I understand that we're looking at him like, yo, you're not even really in this the way that you're in it, because you're telling her one thing, then you're saying to her friends that you're not really in love with her, so you're kind of doing the okie doke. And my whole thing with this is that, look, right now, do we think Cisco is forever? No. No. So why are we acting like it? Just deal with her. Forget him for now. Deal with her. That's my whole synopsis. Cisco, especially since what I saw at the end, that's why I'm not going to go and da-da-da-da-da, because I know better. And, oh yeah, I did have a great vacation. Now, Cisco, that whole thing at the end, though, just took me out. Hazel Lee, she's doing her thing. She's collecting the bag. She's at this photo shoot, whatever. Whoever set it up for whatever magazine. I didn't hear about that. I don't know if it's a photo shoot that she's paying for, because I do believe Hazel Lee has money. I'm not really sure what she does. Like, I get she was like a publicist or something, so that part makes sense, but whatever. We're focusing too much on that. The main issue here is her dude that she's with right now, the rapper, and the issue is Rose Burgundy, because that's his name. Oh, I didn't want to say it, but Rose Burgundy, I just want to prove to you guys that I do know it. He's definitely coming off like an opportunist, 150%. Like, yeah, well, what about me? Well, you know, this is all about you. I'm thinking, just like what she said, if what she's doing is getting her money, while whatever you're doing isn't really bringing in money right like that, why would we go and focus on your stuff? We would not. We definitely would not. You know who else we're not focusing on? Jesus help me. Jesus help me. Please help me. So Alexis Guy comes in because Zoe Lucci had an interview that he was doing, and Alexis Guy kind of goes in like, oh, so what? She's trying to say that, oh, you're not really focused on me that way, not in a relationship. Oh, your baby mom want to go and do all this other stuff. Well, I told you to check her, you didn't check her. And then she wants to go and fight him, and then she's upset because security doesn't want to go and allow her to fight him. And he's just like, oh, you just a random. I just slid in now, though. I said, oh, God, Jesus. Ladies, you really, because he says one thing, you 100% believe him. And he's in a certain industry, and he's no. So now we're at Safari. Thank God, something lighthearted. Safari, he's in the studio. He's like blah, 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 with Chanel West Coast, and again, I ain't gonna. That's essentially how the song sounds. Not even joking. And I said, okay, I can actually hear that on the radio and in the club. So okay, cool. I said, oh crud. All right. I didn't say that was great, but I said I can hear that in the club, so that's all that matters nowadays. And Hazel comes in because if she wants to go and help out this chick and want to go and see if she can lend her services, you know, do her community service as she puts it, then let her do it. So Chanel essentially kind of says some stuff that she wants or that she's looking forward to, and Hazel says, I got it covered. Just let me go and work my magic. Safari just wants to see what Hazel can do, so then we agree on that. Great. Keisha, who clearly doesn't want to be ingrained into a real mess, she listens to what people have to say. She gives the logical advice, and then she bips out, because right now she's having this little, you know, spa thing with Nia and Masika. Masika's talking about all the issues that he has with Zell, because Zell really is Keisha Cole's stylist, or at least one of her stylists. And because of that, Keisha just wants to make sure that I thought you two were good. What's going on? Well, yeah, there's this dude named Mr. Ray, and he was acting. She was supposed to set up this event for me, but then he wanted to go and have an issue with Zell and all that in this mess. And Keisha doesn't want any problems. She's like, you know what, Zell's on my on my what is it called? I do his tax returns, his pay stubs. I write the check. So I'm not gonna. You just need to figure that. You need to work it out. I say good enough because I don't expect much from Keisha Cole as far as getting into the mess like that. I don't think that's what she's on the show for. We've heard the music multiple times. Keep going with that. I know some people are like, oh, you want to see some mess? No, I don't want to see that from her. What I do want to see is this relationship to end. This relationship with Cisco and Tiara. Tiara said, oh my God, I love you. He's like, I love you too. Oh, I got your back. Oh, you got my back. It's like, regardless of what's going on with you, I want you to know that I have your back. Because then she blows up like, wait a minute, why you can't go and commit with me? Why go and say, well, whatever problems I have, why trying to insinuate that I have some problems, I'm trying to figure out why is it that you went and met up with them and then they said what they said and I wanted to know what you said. Did you defend me? Did you want to do this? Did you want to do that? Like, what's going on? Again, we have two very sensitive people. Obviously, we know this for a fact. We've been watching both of the shows that they've been on for years. So we know both of them are sensitive as hell. Absolutely. So I knew this relationship was trash to begin with. Trash. Because I said, something's not right here. I said, something's off there. So, something's really off. Aside from the whole alleged, alcohol issue with Tiara, I said, no, that's actually not it. That's not it. And it's with Cisco. And now I know why. Alexis Guy, she goes and she meets up with Lyrica because apparently Soul Lucci and runs in again the circles with Lyrica and A1, and she's crying. She's crying because she's like, I just saw the best treat me about everything. I said, and I'm hearing this, I'm thinking, you know what? Part of this is very relatable to a lot of women. So let me stop there. The other part, I'm looking at her like, so you didn't think the guy with the same profile as any of the dudes that you normally go with, he was going to treat you differently. But then again, I have to think, okay, she's young. She's young. This is a show. This is a show. They wanted to be on the show. Who knows how far this relationship really would have gone if the show wasn't there. So then now we're talking about Tiara. She's already on the offense and the defense. I mean, she's playing all the roles. And that's happening because Nia and Moniece want her to know, look, you have a problem. That whole detoxing thing wasn't cute. That vitamin treatment, that made you feel good for 2.5 seconds. What's going on with this dude? He's telling us that, he's not sure if he loves you now. He's treating you another way. I don't know what's going on with you. You need to get it together. I'm thinking, whoa. We need to back up a little bit. Whoa. I get that you're trying to help her, but this isn't doing it. This clearly isn't doing it. This just aggravating her, pissing her off, isn't going to cause her to go and magically decide, you know what? They're my girls. They have my back. No, this is going to have her looking like, y'all trash ass mother. How dare y'all go and try to treat me this way and try to display me lower than I'm a boss. I know her personality type, so I know that wasn't going to work for the jump. Then we see AD and Moniece, and they're having dinner with Ray. Because apparently they know Mr. Ray. And Mr. Ray's talking about how, oh my gosh, Masika's Pitbull was there. I invited him because I wanted to go and be copacetic and cool, calm, cool, and collected. Apparently they were supposed to go to a hookah lounge. And he said, no, breaking character, breaking scene, coming in. Because they're both like, well, what about hookah? That means they're supposed to meet up at hookah. He said, screw hookah. I wanted to go and do this quick because I didn't know how much longer I had the gas in me. So he's saying he's going to go and potentially meet up. He's going to go and be mature. He's going to handle the animal the way it needs to be handled. Jesus, let's call this man animal one more time. Keisha, she's in the studio with A1. It's going good. She needs something more up-tempo. A1 has some hits, so she's definitely interested in getting the studio with him. And she does know Lyrica, so when Lyrica pops up, it's like, oh, hey, girl, so you want to come in? Because Lyrica does write, she does sing, she does produce as well. It's like, oh, I didn't actually know about this. So Keisha's not done. She said, woo, girl, I already see where this is going. I'm exiting stage left. All right, so we handle a little bit later. Yeah, I'll catch you. You look good. You look good, girl. All right, leaves and comes. So you canceled my session. Now, yes, it's Keisha Cole, so I understand you need to go and get the bag. But excuse me, if it's Keisha Cole, then you should be saying, why would you have Lyrica come in here since, excuse me, because then she ran down the resume. She said, at the end of the day, I had to put my career on hold because I couldn't go and be around other people. And, you know, I'm not some host, so I wasn't going to go and do stuff just to get a career anyway. But it's a whole lot harder when you have someone else in the industry and you're like, oh, I can't go here. I can't do this, can't do that because you had this boyfriend, da, 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 da. So I completely got where she was coming from. I know some people are going to say, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It does matter. Stuff like that does matter in the misogynistic industry. It does. So let's stop acting like it doesn't. And the fact that she said, you know, party's fine. I'll give Christopher Maurice Brown that. So A1 did production. Lyrica wrote some of the songs. I said, okay, so yo, back's for real. Because she was going down the list. She was going, I said, look at her, still rep for her man. I know she gets a percentage because it's from the same company, but still. And yet, he can't have her come in for a studio session. I get it, they didn't ask for her. I completely understand that, completely. But at the same time, you really can't say, you know what, so and so, what you can do, just brainstorm. Because you don't have to use the material, but just brainstorm. That happens all of the time. And if she was cool with it, cool. If she wasn't, no. It's no problem. You don't have to say yes. You don't have to say, you can't say no, especially if you're established. And again, she said, I was never going to stop your bag. I just want to be respected. You keep doing stuff, and then she, you know, because she hit him, and then she stormed out, and then she came back in and said, you know what, I can't do this again. I need some type of respect, consideration, because when you really had nothing, and I was there holding you down, and now that your star is rising, and you're just like, yeah, let's just focus on me, type of mentality, but still promises me that, oh, you're still doing stuff for me. No. Especially since that's your wife, and it's been an all or nothing deal. So he said, no, I'm sorry, you know, for taking advantage of the situation. I love you. We're not gonna make this work. We're gonna make this right. I said, okay, cool. So then that was that. She forgave him. So we'll see what happens moving forward, because we know it's gonna be some other mess. We already know there's gonna be some other mess. Let's see what happens in the near future. Well, that's going on. Safari's at Chanel West Coast video shoot. Hazel's there saying, you know what, here's my community service, here's the tax returns, I had to pay for all this stuff, I had to supply everything. Safari brought the girls, I brought everything else. Okay, got it. I just want to show people my skills so I can go and do the stuff for them out in LA. So then she's there, Chanel, Chanel looks good. Hazel also looks, I said, wait a minute, Hazel, why do you look like you're about to go behind the camera? I said, oh Lord, I see the setup. So then Steven Safari said, but where's the treatment? You know, for videos, you need to see the storyboard of what's going on. If you have to do some type of acting or choreography, you need to know somewhat ahead of time, so you can mentally be prepared. Sometimes visually, you may need to go and change your image and look. But no, in comes Chanel, in comes Safari, like, what's going on? Hazel saying, oh, I just had this vision. Let's go and roll with that. And then here comes Rose, which, again, because remember, Rose was bugging Hazel, saying, why don't you go and include me more? So in comes Rose, trying to be, I guess, the love interest, or trying to give some more street credibility, since Hazel said, I looked at your online profile, and even though you're trying to do this urban street stuff, you kind of come off as not really a valley girl, but kind of like hippie almost. And that's cool, if that's what you want to do. But if you want to do this, you're going to have to go and change up your image. She said, okay, noted, but I don't need him. I'm not trying to do too much. I said, yes, less is more right now. Less is more. Leave that to Hazel and Rose. Leave that to them. So then there's this choreography that apparently Chanel was supposed to learn magically through the ether, since she didn't get a treatment. It's an 8 count, so that's not just a quick 2 steps. The dancers were there ready, and Hazel was pissed because she said, excuse me, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? How can I do this when I just came here and 2 seconds later you want me to go and figure this out? I'm just trying to go and freestyle this mess. And so then an argument ensues, because she said, you know what, I'm not going to go and do that because that's not what I was prepared to do. Yes, if I had to go and do an 8 count, that's no problem, but you gave me 2 seconds, and then you said lights, camera, action. I get we have it for a certain period of time, but come on now. So then Hazel look at her like, excuse me, how dare you go and disrespect me? I'm doing charity work for you, you a bum, and you a peasant, and why you get your hand on my face? So then she goes and hits her, ish. Not like, because that's not Hazel. So she goes and kind of like, ugh. So then Snell's like, I'm not no punk, I'm not punk. Security goes, Get her out of my, get her out of my, and now listen to the words, get her out of my video shoot. Yes, she did pay for it. Yes, she did set it up. So technically it is yours. But you had that mindset already that you were going to do something. I wouldn't be surprised if you would have went and actually just been one of the background dancers. Because then she started to go and do the choreography. I said, okay. And I'm not really impressed because I guess it's supposed to be laid back. So it's cool or whatever. But she was ready. It was like lights, camera, action. Cue my music, let's go. I said, oh, so this was a setup from the start. Safari looking like, oh, I said, Safari, come on now. If you're supposed to be representing Hazel, then you need to at least go there like, all right. Not Hazel, Chanel, then you need to at least say, okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but Chanel, all right, no, we share in the cab. Yeah, we need to talk. That was crazy. In comes Cisco with this, she looked good. So you know Cisco loves him. A nice height chocolate woman. I said, look at her. Look at her. Amber Diamond. Wait a minute. That name sounds familiar. I don't know why. So she's talking about how she loves him. She wants to hear him say he loves her. He's like, oh, that's too soon for that. But you know, we can hang out. We can cool. We copacetic. He's kissing up on her. She's kissing on him. She's thinking they're exclusive. I'm thinking, Cisco, I knew it. I knew it. We couldn't trust. Knew it. So now Masika is talking with Zell. They're going to get their nails and feet done. And Zell's trying to be nice. Masika's just like, you know what? My true issue isn't with you because at the end of the day, Mr. Ray, I expected more from him. I already, you know, that's always kind of a slight insult. It's like, I know that you ain't ish, so I can't expect too much from you. But from the other person that I'm paying, I thought I could at least expect something. So then they're talking. In comes Mr. Ray. They go and talk for 2.5 seconds. Like, hello? You talking to your little Tasmanian devil over there? So that sent Jesus. What's the boy's name? Zell off, and he charged after Miss Ray, and Ray just had to go like, oh. I'm thinking, so you have all that mouth, but you can't. Okay, got it. So that's the type of person you are. Cool, that's fine if you are, but don't act like you're about something that you're not. Because Zell's clearly ready. Zell goes, he bum rushes, security gets him, he hits the table. I said, ooh, okay, so this is another impromptu scene. Okay, got it. With the cheap foldable table. Got it. But then he cuts his legs. He's like, wait, he did that to me. I said, you did that to yourself. No, let's not do that today. All right, that's it. I was entertained. Oh, Jesus.